Alrighty, welcome back to Hollow Knight First Pass, and we're doing God Home now. And I decided that I'm going to attempt the Pantheons before I do the Hall of Gods, because I think that it's going to just be better and more linear and easier to follow. So we're going to go right into it. Immediately off the start, you're going to see here that we have bindings that we can apply. There's 4 of them. For the purposes of this first pass, I'm not going to use any of the bindings, just kind of showcase what the Pantheons are about. First time we go in here, we get some lore that we can just skip through, um, and we get thrown into the boss rush here. We start with Vengefy King, so we just want to use the same strategies as we used to beat him when we saved Zoe. I like to face away and then do a pogo and another hit, and then if you have enough soul, you can throw a fireball there. You want to throw it a little bit early so that it will hit twice, and that'll make the fight go by pretty quickly. That one only hit once because I threw it too late. But there we go, like that. And it's just really, really simple stuff, using the same techniques that we used to beat him the first time. Because these are all the beginner bosses here. Gru's Mother, you can just kind of go to town. I like to save my soul, just because it gives me a feel for how much health each of them have, but you can just Abyss Shriek Gru's Mother into oblivion. And then we move on here to False Knight. You honestly just want to try to hit him as much as possible, and he'll go down pretty quickly. So, and you just keep going, 2 or 3 hits, back away, throw the rocks in. No, don't get hit by them, but throw the rocks in, and he just goes down, just like this. I would say, again, that I like to save my soul a lot, but you honestly don't have to for False Knight, just because of the boss that comes next. So I'm gonna heal. We're already 3 bosses in too, so it doesn't really take that long as you have decent strategies for the bosses. So like I was saying, False Knight, you can use most of your soul because we have Massive Moss Charger next, and just like we did first time, we can just hit it. And it doesn't take very long. Yeah, just like that. And then we have Hornet. You can start attacking Hornet before her intro animation is done. I like to Shade Soul her when she's in the air, like that. And honestly, you don't even have to, you can get hit as many times as you want here, and you don't have to worry about actually being good at the game, just because of where Hornet is situated in the Pantheon. And I'm gonna show you why as soon as I beat her. So you really just do not have to worry about getting hit. Just be super aggressive. So I didn't get hit that much anyways, and feel free to just spam all of your soul, because Hornet is the 5th boss, which means that we get a little resting room, hot spring, bench, and when you're all ready up, you can just head right out. We get Gorb, and it's literally just the same strategy as when we beat him up in Howling Cliffs, except he teleports, so that can make it difficult sometimes. Oh, I wasn't ready for the second wave there. And again, I'm not gonna worry too much about getting hit super often, just because it is only the first Pantheon. Most of the bosses aren't that difficult, so I'm not gonna have too bad of a time here trying to get through the rest of it. Just trying to kill Gorb. Gorb is probably the most annoying boss of Pantheon 1. just because he teleports around so much. Gung Defender, you actually do want to have a little bit of soul left, so you can pop him out of the ground right at the beginning. No, I did not do that because I wasn't thinking ahead. But you can pop him out just like that. It'll stun him. Whenever he like fully dives into the ground, he's gonna do little dolphin dives like that. And we're halfway through already. He should go into the ground. We can knock him right back out. More dolphin dives. And yeah, he's not that difficult. Especially when you're fully kitted out and you have a whole bunch of nail upgrades and spell upgrades. You can just tear through whoever you're facing. Now, Soul Warrior here, he's a very good boss to practice your little combos on. So you would hit and throw a fireball. As we know, I did die to him. He was my first death because I was a little bit too cocky. And as we established, throwing the fireball is a really good way to beat him extremely quickly. So, now we have the Moloch. Now the Moloch, I take it back. Maybe I like trying to kill Gorb over the Moloch. Same strategy here. You can actually kind of influence the way that the projectiles get spit out of the top of the Moloch. So I'll try to show you what I mean. So you can like go this way, and then I'm gonna try that again. Here we go. You go this way, dash back across, and then you can kind of weave in between them like that. Of course, he did start to jump there, and it's not foolproof, and I definitely don't recommend pogoing on him more than 3 times. But you can go ahead and heal in this room, and we get this room right here, another break room, except you can't really heal that much. Talk to Godseeker, and we can head this way. We get right here, and I believe no. Alright, I will talk about that here in a second. So, Oro has a couple of different attacks. That forward lunge right there always comes in 2, so he has that down strike after. When he jumps backwards, he's charging his dash slash, so you're going to want to head out. And then he has his jump really high in the air attack. And this is another boss that I don't really like pogoing on all that much. There we go. So, like that. And start to heal. You can Dream Nail Mato when he comes in a couple of times if you don't heal. Now this is where it gets a little bit intense, but a really helpful tip is to know that if one of them is attacking you, the other one's probably just standing there. And that can help. You also can Shade Soul, and you can hit both of them quite often, and that'll help speed up the fight. If you get in the middle of them, that's when it gets a little bit dangerous. There's Cyclone Slash from Mato. There we go. Now we have one of them down, and the fight gets a little bit easier. I better not die right here. That would be tragic. You can heal during Cyclone, as long as you're far enough out of the way. This is tragic. I'm gonna tear through this, and I'm gonna be right back. Alrighty, so I'm back now, and as he comes in, you can Dream Nail him, but I'm at full soul, and I'm not messing around this time. Just Shade Soul everything in my path here. Oh, I was expecting a double attack. I was wrong. I walked into him again. So I'm gonna play super safe right now. There we go. We got one of them there. Watch out for the double attack. Stand off over here. Move out of the way. Nope, we're not doing this again. There we go. I almost did the same thing as last time. You can hit them once if you time it. There we go. See? It's not that difficult. There we go. Bow at the end of the fight because it's a respectful thing to do. Now, you can see we completed this. Well, the run that I did off camera trying to get back to the Nail Masters there. It was an 807 run. The one before that would not have been. But as you can see, we get a little glowy guy right there in the center. And that's P1. And so now I'm gonna rest on this bench and I'm gonna train up for the next one. I will see you guys next time for P2.